The coronavirus now has 1 in 4 Americans living in lockdown.
Almost 100,000 small businesses permanently closed since the pandemic.
We lost 70% of all our accounts.
When the pandemic hit, Baltimore rallied behind Taharka Brothers ice cream.
Baltimore, Maryland saved Taharka Brothers tenfold, and I'm love that the city did that for us, and I believe they did that because of what we do here.
At the majority black-owned Taharka Brothers, it's about more than just ice cream.
You got guys from poor neighborhoods, right? And we probably should die according to the statistics. But because we have an opportunity to become owners, and some of us are owners, that we appreciate our lives, we appreciate our jobs.
After officially launching in 2010, Taharka Brothers has gained popularity by empowering young men of color with decent-paying jobs and leadership opportunities making ice cream. After a lengthy transition in December of 2020, Taharka Brothers became the latest local business to convert to worker ownership.
We have some of the young guys in here, Dion and Kevin. They're our managers in the kitchen. They help produce all the ice cream and help create a lot of the flavors. And we have flavor committees where the team can come up with a lot of different amazing flavors.
Yeah, worker co-op, it changed the solution so much. It just giving a gratitude that the employees can actually feel ownership to know their hard work does not go unnoticed, and then it makes you want to do better for yourself, no matter whatever the obstacle is set around your surroundings.
Working at a co-op won't make you wealthy overnight.
Everyone always thinks it makes everyone rich. That's not the case.
And it's often more demanding than a typical job.
Everyone still has to work really hard to get what you what you think you deserve. Just because I'm an owner doesn't mean I'm riding flashy cars. There's 6 owners, and it's more of a responsibility.
In industries rife with low pay and harsh working conditions, co-ops offer democratic workplaces and often better pay and benefits. Taharka Brothers' 14 workers who are not owners take part in profit sharing and are offered a path to ownership.
We have an advantage of treating everyone fair, and that comes out in our product, which is why I believe our product is so good, because we give everyone an opportunity to become an owner, to speak their mind, be a part of committees, go out and get education, got healthcare, things like that. It really makes them feel like, oh man, I gotta make each paint so special. Each tub of ice cream that goes to any restaurant or wherever it goes, it's going to be the best tub. It's also going to have my name on it, and it does.
So when the pandemic brought hardship, the workers were ready to adapt.
We lost 70% of all our accounts. We had to make a business pivot. We started our home delivery system, which kept the business alive. Without home deliveries, a lot of our guys would have lost their jobs.
It wasn't easy to uproot their entire business model.
It literally was just all hands on deck. All the owners are doing deliveries late at night, coming in the morning early to put all the paints up on the freezer, or just being able to give an extra hand with packing orders or giving assistance wherever it's needed.
That Taharka Brothers survived a pandemic that laid ruin to so many other small businesses like theirs offers insight into a bigger trend. Although comprehensive data is not yet available, a survey of 140 co-ops across the country suggests that instead of simply closing down, co-ops were able to harness their collective decision-making to adapt their businesses and avoid layoffs. But collective decision-making, at Taharka Brothers, each of the 6 worker owners has voting power, can also limit how quickly a co-op can act.
We make all our decisions as a group, and we all try to make decisions that we can all benefit out of, that we all can agree on, and all think that it's the right decision for all of us.
But the hardest part of it is probably trying to do things in a timely fashion, especially when we're in the flavor committee and we're just sitting back eating ice cream for a couple of hours.
But the biggest limitation co-ops face is a lack of access to capital. Racist public policies rob black communities of wealth and wealth-building opportunities for generations. And co-ops typically don't qualify for bank loans because they require collateral or personal guarantees that are incompatible with the cooperative structure. For years, Taharka Brothers struggled to raise investment. In 2013, they resorted to crowdfunding to raise money for a new ice cream truck.
Brothers trying to launch this food truck for our Vehicle for Change truck, and we need your help to make it happen, to take our business to the next level.
Taharka Brother ice cream is handcrafted, so we're gonna handcraft
handcraft this truck.
Yeah. So we're gonna paint this whole truck, electric paint, just like my shirt, Taharka Bros.
They hit their fundraising goal but needed a more sustainable model. So in 2016, when their ice cream truck broke down, they received a $15,000 loan from BRED, or the Baltimore Roundtable for Economic Democracy. A then brand new organization just launched to provide local co-ops with technical and financial assistance unavailable anywhere else.
They let us know how it works to be a co-op. What things do you have to do? What's going to be different from becoming from worker to now an owner? Making budgets for your department, helping us out with loans for Pacific, more equipment or more marketing things.
BRED is part of Seed Commons, a $25 million loan fund that spans 26 cities.
So we don't take personal guarantees. We don't look at personal credit. We don't take collateral interests in businesses other than the equipment that's purchased with the loans.
This helps co-ops become more sustainable and gives them structures that help them weather crises. None of the 60 co-ops that Seed Commons currently lends to have closed permanently due to the pandemic.
And that's not to say that those businesses haven't had to shut down. It's not to say that workers haven't been temporarily laid off. But it is the case that every single one of those businesses that we've invested in has found a way to pivot, has found a way to come back from the pandemic, is continuing to operate, is continuing to provide that access to quality, sustainable jobs with dignity.
A 2015 Harvard study ranked Baltimore among the worst cities in terms of social mobility for African American youth. 2 out of 3 Black Baltimore residents face liquid asset poverty, and African Americans continue to face massive wealth and income gaps and disproportionate rates of arrest and incarceration. Co-ops alone can't fix this, but worker owners say they can be part of the solution.
I think it will definitely help our community, especially here in Baltimore, if people have something that they can work for and that they own and that they can appreciate it. But if there were more worker co-ops, I believe there would be more people to, fighting for what they believe in, and the violence and everything will probably come down a fair amount.
This story was supported by a grant from Solutions Journalism and is part of a series exploring how co-ops across the country have weathered COVID-19. With Cameron Granadino, this is Jessel Noor.